There, y'all. If you saw our video from yesterday, you know that we received a generous gift from some neighbors. We have, I believe it's 8 new hens and 2 new roosters. I'm probably going to test it out and see if they will intermingle with our current flock. We'll see how that goes. We will be putting some chickens in the freezer because we just have too many roosters. We can't have that many. I would like to keep one of the new roosters, but we have 2 other roosters of our own that we really like. And 3 roosters may just be way too many for the number of hens we have, even considering the ones that our gracious neighbors gave to us. But the other thing that they gave us, besides the nesting box, was these rabbits and the cages that they are in. So these are 3 does. I believe he said the middle doe might be pregnant. He thinks she may have been bred a few days ago. And then these are Californians. And then also they gave us a buck. So let me go take it over to him so you can see what he looks like. Alrighty. Here is our new buck. And he is also a Californian. And he is in his own hutch here. And that they also gave to us. Like I said, they were very, very generous. He has a medical issue going on. And he can't be around all the animals. And he was like, here, why don't y'all take them? We know y'all do the animal thing. And we just want to gift these to y'all. We offered to compensate, but he basically refused, and we are very, very, very appreciative. So if he's watching this, thank you so much. Getting back to the chickens. So why did we not take care of the roosters yesterday? Well, honestly, it's winter, and it's cold, and it's that wet, dreary, icky. And so it's hard to get motivated to do chicken butchering whenever it is so nasty outside. We scald and pluck outside because to do that inside would make the house smell horrible. You probably would prefer to do that particular project outside, and that way it can, the smell can dissipate in the air. So what we did yesterday instead, before it got to this wet inky that is today, is I cut some of the grass out front that had dried out to use as hay, either in an emergency for the animals this winter, because we're coming up on our colder part of the winter. Usually January and February tend to be our deepest cold snaps. So that's our more Texas winter. This year has been interesting because it's been colder sooner than normal. We're not freezing today, but we're pretty cold. Obviously not like Canada cold, but cold enough that us wimpy Texans have to wear some heavier clothing just to, keep from shivering all day long. But anyway, so we'll be taking care of them soon. Like I said, we may just kind of try it out, test the waters, see what happens as far as how many roosters we can actually keep. Some of it does depend on the personalities of the roosters. I really like the look of what we think are 2 Buff Orpington roosters that we got yesterday. Sorry, day before yesterday. But, even if we kept one, it would only be 1, and we would keep Golden. We are not getting rid of Golden. And then the other Black Copper Moran we plan on still trying to keep. Anyway, we'll see. So, we may still get some more chicks before the season is over, just so that we have more hens to go with our roosters. Part of the reason I'm wanting to keep these roosters is they get pretty big. Now, when I Googled it, their average size was about the same as the average size of a black copper Moran rooster, which is what golden is. Hey, Chickie Boos, do y'all want to check out the outside here? But that dominant rooster definitely is bigger. Hopefully things go okay as these two groups integrate. As other YouTubers have shown, sometimes it's not pretty whenever two flocks merge together, because you know they literally decide the pecking order, and it's termed that way because of the literal pecking that goes on during some fighting. It can get pretty bad, especially between roosters. We had a rooster that showed up on our place who was not a part of any of our flock. Sorry, I'm watching one of these younger roosters, his reaction to the new hens and roosters. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, look at this. He's got his neck like really far. Oh, here he comes. He's coming to check them out. But anyway, the visiting rooster that we had, he and Golden got into it, and Golden tore him up a bit before we could intervene and physically separate them. Oh, this is interesting. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Rebel. We're watching the chicken drama. Ah, so he's not going after the roosters yet. He's just talking to the hen. That's unexpected. Well, since I'm not going to edit this video, I'm just going to straight upload it. I'm not going to bore you with just plain watching. Oh, here we go. Some of the roosters are getting after it. So, okay, we may have to do some physical separating. That's also why we waited until this afternoon before opening the door, just in case there was some fighting going on. That way it's closer to dark, and once dark sets in, you know, they'll all roost for the night and we can put them up. Sorry, they put their feathers up. It reminds me of the raptors in Jurassic Park. But it's like they get their hackles up whenever they're fighting each other. Anyway, if it gets, like I said, if it gets rough, we'll have to separate them. So, anyway, but like I said, because I'm not editing, I don't want y'all to have to just like sit there and wait while whatever happens. But we'll give y'all an update later on to let you know what happened between the two flocks and how everything turned out. Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, and in case I don't see you beforehand, have a happy and safe New Year.